the Holy Virgin-Martyr Euphrasia of Nicomedia. January 19th. A pious Christian maiden from Nicomedia preserves her purity through divine cunning and achieves martyrdom when faced with defilement during the persecution under Emperor Maximian. A heads up in the spirit of transparency. Please be advised that this content may include torture, persecution, and execution. The Holy Virgin Martyr Euphrasia lived in Nicomedia during the reign of Emperor Maximian, a period marked by severe persecution of Christians. She came from a noble and wealthy family within the city, which served as an eastern capital of the Roman Empire. From her early years, Saint Euphrasia was raised in the Christian faith. She devoted herself to God, resolving to maintain her virginity as a witness to her commitment to Christ. This dedication formed the foundation of her life, guiding her thoughts and actions. When the imperial decree for the persecution of Christians was enforced with great rigor, Saint Euphrasia was identified as a follower of Christ. She was arrested and brought before the governor, who presided over the region. Standing before him, she did not hesitate to confess her faith in Jesus Christ. The governor demanded that she deny her Lord and offer sacrifice to the pagan idols, a common requirement of the time. Saint Euphrasia, however, steadfastly refused these commands, affirming her allegiance to her heavenly bridegroom. Her confession was clear and unwavering. For her refusal to comply with the imperial mandate, Saint Euphrasia was subjected to various forms of torture. The nature of these torments aimed to break her will and force her apostasy. Despite the physical suffering inflicted upon her body, she remained firm in her conviction. Her inner strength, derived from her love for Christ, sustained her through each trial. She bore the pain as a true witness to her faith, demonstrating that her spiritual resolve surpassed any bodily affliction. Seeing that the physical tortures did not achieve their intended purpose, the governor conceived a different, more grievous punishment. He ordered that Saint Euphrasia be handed over to a soldier of Egyptian descent, described as barbarous, with the intent that her virginity be violated. For a maiden who had consecrated herself to God, this fate was considered a profound degradation, often more feared than death itself. It was a direct assault on her ascetic vow and her spiritual identity. Placed in this dire circumstance, Saint Euphrasia turned to God in fervent prayer. She pleaded with him to preserve her purity, or, if it was his will, to take her soul from her body before such a violation could occur. Her prayer was an act of profound trust and surrender. In response to her supplication, an angel of the Lord appeared to her. The angel assured her that God would protect her and that she would achieve triumph through a divinely inspired ruse. When the soldier approached her, Saint Euphrasia, guided by divine wisdom, spoke to him. She told him that she possessed knowledge of a special herb, a magical plant, which could render a warrior's body impervious to any weapon. She explained that if he would respect her purity and refrain from his intended act, she would share this potent secret with him. The soldier, captivated by the promise of invincibility, agreed to her proposal. Saint Euphrasia then went out, as if to search for the herb. She returned shortly with a common plant, presenting it to the soldier as the fabled magical herb. To demonstrate its supposed power, she instructed the soldier to place the plant upon her neck. She then told him to strike her with his sword, assuring him that he would witness the blade causing her no harm. The foolish soldier, convinced by her words and the desire for invincibility, believed her account. He took his sword and, with great force, struck her neck as she had instructed. In this manner, the Holy Virgin Martyr Euphrasia was beheaded. She surrendered her soul to God, having preserved her bodily purity through divine intervention and her own inspired cunning. Through this act, she received the unfading crown of martyrdom, sealing her confession of faith with her life. Her martyrdom on January 19th stands as a testament to her unwavering devotion and the protective power of God. She demonstrated that even in the face of the most insidious threats, purity and faith can be preserved through trust in divine providence and spiritual wisdom. Her witness continues to inspire those who seek to live lives consecrated to Christ, affirming the enduring power of holiness in the midst of worldly trials.